Hey guys, and welcome to the Made in Semmes podcast. Today's podcast has been sponsored by Richardson Health. If you're looking to take control of your health in this season, contact them today. Scan the QR code. They've changed a lot of people's lives, and I think they can change yours. Speaking of today's podcast, we just finished up a conversation with Miss Diane Moore from the Semmes Women's Club. She talked about the Semmes Christmas tour and the shop hop. It is an awesome conversation. It was really fun. I'm so thankful she was on the podcast today. Check it out.
If you're looking to lose weight, get off medication, or just be a healthier version of yourself, you need to check out Richardson Health. Hailing from right here in Semmes, Alabama, Michael and Kimberly Richardson have lost a combined 110 pounds on their personal health journey and now use that knowledge and expertise to help others lose weight, hit their fitness goals, and achieve their optimal health. Over 250 people have already discovered what Richardson Health's individualized programs can do for them. Scan the QR code on your screen to take a quick and easy health assessment and let Michael and Kimberly help you achieve your own personal health goals while they celebrate your victories, big and small, along the way.
Hey, Miss Diane, thank you for being on the podcast today. So you are with the Women's Club here in Semmes, and if you will, tell us a little bit about the Semmes Women's Club.
I'll be glad to do that.
Okay.
Semmes Women's Club is a group of about 30 service-minded community women who do a lot in the community. It was organized back in 1954.
Okay.
And we're into the 68th year of service to the Semmes area.
That is amazing.
It is amazing. I never got involved when I was teaching. I'm a retired teacher.
Okay.
Because I knew that it would require a lot of time. And then I didn't have time to give.
That's right.
But after I retired, I became involved, and that was back in 2004. And I have just been so impressed with the ladies and all that is done by the Semmes Women's Club. Let me just tell you a few of the activities that we do, so I don't leave anything out. I did bring a cheat sheet.
Okay.
But we are involved in support of the Semmes Public Library, Semmes Heritage Park, the Semmes Senior Center. In fact, we're the managing entity for the Semmes Senior Center.
Awesome.
The City of Semmes Appreciation Brunch, of course, the Semmes Christmas Tour and Shop Hop, Partners in Education, Citizenship Awards at our 4 local schools, Retired Teachers Brunch, which is coming up in just about a week. That's going to be on November the 14th. The Alta Point Men's sponsorships, Boys and Girls Club, Semmes Fire Department, Beautification Awards, Community Work Days, a yard sale. We sponsor local events, and we also maintain the welcome sign at the west and east end.
I've seen that.
That's Semmes Women's Club.
Y'all do you do the post office as well, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yes.
I remember seeing y'all sign up there. That always looks so beautiful.
It does. We have one member that particularly kind of gives a lot of TLC there, and that's VC Tate. Of course, a lot of our members are on certain committees, so their interests are with one or two of these particular projects and activities. But we all help out with most everything.
That's right. So you said you were a teacher. Where did you teach?
I taught at Allentown Elementary.
Okay.
I was at Semmes Elementary for many years until Allentown Elementary was built, and then I went there.
Okay.
Mostly taught kindergarten and first grade, and then I did the music and art program with the choir. We traveled all over Mobile County.
That's neat.
Wore us out, but we had a great time. And,
That's awesome.
Have a lot of wonderful memories from my teaching career.
So I know we just went over the events that the Women's Club puts on and sponsors. What's your favorite event?
Well, it has to be this one, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, it takes over my life.
Right.
So I better like it.
That's right.
And, of course, we are very, very involved with the Semmes Senior Center. I'm a very big advocate for the Semmes Library as well. We do art receptions there, like once every 2 or 3 months. And we were involved in the ground level of helping put the Semmes Library in place.
Right.
Where it's at. So we're very, very proud of the major accomplishments that Semmes Women's Club has been involved with to help it get started and maintained.
Y'all are a lot of the reasons why Semmes looks the way it does today.
I think
and
so.
Y'all do a great job.
I'm a little prejudiced, but I have to say yes.
That's right. So you were talking about this event. What is this event?
All right. This event has become a tradition in Semmes. This is our 13th year to do the Semmes Christmas tour. It started out more as a home tour. We didn't have a lot of shops, even though we did have, I think Maggie B's was on there fairly early. And we did have tasting partners very early.
Okay.
Hickory Pit 2 has been with us since the start. The best community partner in Semmes, bar none.
Right.
And so we started with homes, and we did that for a number of years until, guess what, COVID hit.
Right.
So that's the only year that we haven't done the tour was 2020. Even then, we had a tasting tour first in one large location, and then they would get a map and their wristbands to go and travel to the homes and few businesses that were on the tour.
Right.
After 2020, it has been sort of reinvented, and we went to more of a shop hop type tour.
Okay.
We have 20 shop hops this year in
Okay.
landmark sites, mostly retail stores, but we also have landmark places like Semmes Heritage Park, and Honor Park is on the tour. One that we're very, very excited about, and I know our mayor is excited about, is we're going to have the new City Hall on
that's
the
gonna be
tour
cool.
this year. Yes,
That's
and
really
they
cool.
are knocking themselves out. They really want people to be able to tour and see how beautiful it is and what we've been able to do here in Semmes. There's 20 shop hops, so every stop has a tasting tour partner that will be there on site. Sometimes the shop provides their own tastings, but then sometimes we get other tasting partners to come in, like the Semmes Chamber will have Hickory Pit 2 there as their tasting partner. Maggie B's will be doing their own tastings, as will the Refined Farmhouse, one of our new businesses here in Semmes. She will provide her own tastings. Every shop will have door prizes, giveaways, contests, special guests like Mr. and Miss Santa Claus.
Okay.
And Air Specialty's going to have Frosty the Snowman. They've got a whole new theme this year.
That's always a favorite.
Yes, you can't beat Air Specialty.
That's right.
Everybody thinks of them as an air conditioning company. I think of them as just friends.
Right.
Our tour guests love Larry and Jerry there, and Deborah Clark does a great job of
Right.
organizing there. They go all out. And one thing that is just so particularly wonderful about them is because we've gotten to know them. Of course,
Right.
I already knew, but our tour guests have gotten to know them, and they love to go in there and hear the stories. That's what makes it personal.
That's right.
And I think that's what makes the tour so successful is our guests. It has become a tradition. They come with the same folks lots
Every
of
year.
times every year.
That's right.
So they get to talk with the store owners. And doesn't that make a difference in where you
Absolutely.
want to go and shop? You build relationships.
That's
And
one reason why I started the podcast is because I said people do business with people,
that's
not with
right.
businesses.
That's exactly
And
right.
any opportunity that you can create to give back to the community,
Right.
and to do have an opportunity to get to meet the people that run the companies. What
Mm-hmm.
better opportunity? So I think this was a wonderful idea.
Right. It shows off the best of Semmes at the best time of the year.
That's right.
I mean, it's a win-win.
You can't beat it.
Can't beat it.
What is your favorite part of the event?
Oh, well, I can't say that it's standing out in the rain taking tickets. I can eliminate that. But I think the best part is just being able to see people at that time of year again.
Right.
You know, you see, like I said, you see a lot of the same people because they're coming back. They bring other folks with them, friends and family. So it's been getting to know folks on a more personal level. And just having a tradition that people seem to enjoy so much.
Right.
And they come and they talk. I mean, and it is a little different now because they're going to individual shops.
Right.
But they still said last year that was one of their favorites because even at the different places, they would see others that they had seen over the years.
Right. And I think probably this year and even last year, was probably more important for the community than any other years past, is because after everybody was shut in and everybody was scared to be around somebody,
Right.
it gave hope and it
Right.
gave an opportunity for people to get together. Do you have any good stories from some of the events in the past for the Christmas tour?
Well, let's see. We have, I guess, more. I would like to commend the Semmes Christmas Tour Committee because we have some crazy stories, and that is that we had one Christmas that was like the flood.
Right. I remember people getting stuck in people's yard.
Yes. And that was actually one of the more beautiful tour years as far as the homes and the people concerned. It was just so lovely.
Right.
But they did not shine on us. The Lord didn't shine on us with the weather that
That's
night.
right.
And I swear to goodness, but we were finishing up at Allentown at the tasting tour.
Right.
And I turned around and looked at our group as we were finishing up, putting things in cars and getting done and getting ready to go view a few sites ourselves. Well, that looked like a bunch of wet, drowned rats. And I have to say, I started laughing, and we all looked at, and we all started laughing. But it was worth it. And then we have stories of that, like Bob Stacy is one that brings to mind. I remember tour guests especially talking about Bob because he and Kathy Stacy were on the tour one year before they moved. And Bob, in particular, had so many personal stories. He had a family member, like, at each room. And at each room, they all had a story to tell about their grandmother or their grandfather.
That's
it was
cool.
just all too personal. And I think that really, really made an imprint. I know I've got a lot of comments about
Right.
Bob's stories.
Oh, that's neat.
Right.
That's a really cool idea. I know my sister, she owns Sweet Tea's Hair Studio.
Yes.
And she was part of the tour a couple years back. She had the Nutcrackers. So my aunt has passed away. And she passed away, I want to say maybe 5 or 6 years ago, but she collected Nutcrackers.
Right.
So she was able to go. It was the first time that those Nutcrackers were pulled out since she had passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And they put the Nutcrackers all through her hair studio. And it was very touching to me to be able to walk through and to see those things and remember all the Christmases, and every year she would get more. And I know it meant a lot to her to be part of the tour that you guys put on.
She did a fantastic job, too. And, yes, I knew that story as well. And the more personal it is,
That's right. The better.
the more it means to
That's right.
all of us that get to see it.
Now, you mentioned something a second ago, and it's some of my favorite stuff. You mentioned food on the tour.
Oh, yes.
Talk to me a little bit more about some food on the tour.
Well, we've got the best folks in Semmes who agree to come and go on site at our 20 stops and provide Christmas tastings at each stop. And I would like to quickly mention them. I don't want to leave one out. But Southern Hospitality Catering by Patty Miller, she will be there at Air Specialty.
Okay.
Moe's Barbecue in Semmes. Pastries by Kaylee will be at Bella's and Bo's. Viking Nutrition is going to supply some samples for Seabells. Semmes House of Pizza, they're going to do like a pasta bar.
Okay.
My tongue's getting twisted. A pasta bar. And also Potter Farm will be there with their sweet treats. I don't know if you've ever had
I
them.
haven't, but that sounds really good.
You don't want to miss them.
Okay.
That's like melt in your mouth toffee. I mean, they are delicious.
Before we go any further, I just want to throw this out there. If you are on a health journey,
No.
this is the night. Everybody deserves a cheat
Right.
night. But if you're not on a health journey, click the QR code above
Right.
and check out Richardson Health. They have helped so many families take control of their health, and I just wanted to throw that in there.
Yeah.
So go ahead with your
and
stuff.
click that the day after the tour.
After the tour, click on the QR code above.
That's right. And let's see, we have a new one, Highway 217 Cafe and Grill that's on Lock Road. They're going to be at Fancy Finds on the corner. They have delicious food.
They do. I've ate there. I love their Philly cheesesteak.
I actually love their liver and onions.
I have not tried that.
I love it, but I didn't
Lunchtime.
used to as a younger person.
Right.
But now I do. I guess your taste do
That's
change.
right. That's right.
Garden Express is going to provide their own. Midtown Donuts will be at Gone Country. Maggie B's will provide their own refreshments. That our new store that's fixing to open up on Wolf Road, the Refined Farmhouse, that's going to be Amy Stuckey's.
Okay.
New.
I've seen that. Are they going to be open?
Yes.
Okay, so they're going to be part of the tour.
Yes, they're
awesome.
on the tour.
Awesome.
And they're going to do their own tastings. Rock and Roll Offs is the new one.
Okay.
Oh, they're so excited over there. That Rocky.
They do such an awesome job.
I'm telling
you. You got to
you.
love Rocky Freeman.
She's got enough excitement for everybody.
I don't know how she does all the stuff that she does, but she's always on top with everything.
She is such a wonderful community partner, not just here in Semmes. Of course, they're located. We're so glad they're located in Semmes, but all over the county.
Right.
They really get around. So we're very excited about Rocky and her team over there. Then Second Impression is going to do their own tastings. Semmes Chamber will be Hickory Pit 2. Winn-Dixie Deli is going to provide for Semmes First Baptist Church. Chick-fil-A will be at Semmes Heritage Park. Yellowhammer will be at Semmes Honor Park. Sabai Cuisine will be at Semmes Pharmacy. Fusakli's at Semmes Physical Therapy. Chef Rob will be at the Semmes Senior Center. And the neatest little Woman's Resource Center Christmas Caravan will have tastings at the Women's Resource Center.
I love them as well.
Oh, we
are
all
so blessed
do.
to have them in the community.
We are just delighted that they're going to be on the tour this year, and they're going to have a beautifully decorated site as well. Plus, in each room, they will be fun, but also educating folks about what they actually do here with information for pregnancies and babies and all the services they provide with counseling and so forth.
No, that's perfect.
Yeah.
So we've talked about some about the event. When and where is the event?
Okay. The event is Saturday, December the 10th. Can't hardly forget it because it's right after the tour.
Okay.
Right after the Christmas parade.
Right.
So you get done with the Christmas parade, go get you a little drink or something, some tea, refresh yourself, and then come to Semmes City Hall at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
To turn in your tickets. We do have pre-sale tickets, or you can purchase tickets that day at Semmes at the new City Hall. So you'll start there, and we will give a map.
Okay.
Like this map, Kenneth, that
oh, that'll be cool.
will tell people who's on the tour.
Right.
Shows all of our sponsors, of course.
Okay.
And then you open up, and then it will tell them where to go. It's a suggested route. You don't have to go in that order, but it's more logical in our minds. But if they want to skip around, some people start at the end and go backwards because they want to, they want to have a little bit more space.
Right.
So it's all up to the tour guest about how you do that.
Okay.
So we'll start at City Hall and get the map, get a wristband, because you will need to show the wristband to get the discounts and so forth, and be able to enter for the door prizes at the 20 stops when they go in there. And then the City Hall is going to take them on a tour of all the beautiful surprises that they've got there. They're not saying a whole lot yet.
Right.
Because, Brandon wants to be the best and have
That's right. There's no telling what's going to be there. They might actually have real Santa Claus and real reindeer there.
There's no
Who
telling.
knows? I could see Buddy Dale popping up somewhere. So I was going to ask you, you mentioned the pre-buy on the tickets, so you can get the tickets in advance. Yes. Where are some of the places that you can get those tickets? I'm
glad you asked that. You can get tickets from any Semmes Women's Club member.
Okay.
You can get tickets at the Semmes Senior Center.
Okay.
You also at Maggie B's, and they are you're able to purchase them online at eventbrite.com.
Okay.
And if they go into Semmes Women's Club under events, we have the event page set up there. You can go right in. It's very easy to click on and purchase your ticket that way if you want to do it.
Oh, that'll be perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I'm extremely excited about it.
Yeah.
And I think that this is going to be probably the best year you guys have ever had yet.
I'm so looking forward to it. We've got some just traditional people been with us for several years. We've also got 4 or 5 new ones. And everybody always tries to step up another notch.
Right.
Even if they've been on it before, they just try to take it to
Another level.
Because they want tour guests to see something new and
That's right.
something exciting and provide a wonderful Christmas
Well,
experience.
I'm definitely going to be on the tour this year. And
Well, now
I
I'm
can't.
counting on that now.
Okay, I'm gonna be there.
Okay.
I'm gonna be there. I was gonna say before we wrap up the podcast today, was there anything else that you wanted to say before we close it up?
I guess I want to say, I think I have mentioned that all of the tour stops, didn't I, when I went through
With the food, right?
Good, okay. I do want to mention, too, that every place has, like, the door prizes, and I want to mention just 2 or 3 of those if I could.
Okay.
One is at Semmes First Baptist Church. You know, they're celebrating their 150th anniversary this year. So
Okay.
they will have a video up in the church that will be featuring that.
Okay.
You know, they will have lots of food. But Susan Digman also is taking care of providing a very special door prize for the church. And that's going to be a specially made Christmas quilt that's called Jesus is the Reason
Wow.
for the season. So
That's going to be very neat.
I think so too. So I was just so uplifted to hear that. And then Badcock always does a great job with door prizes. They're going to have the gingerbread contest this year.
Okay.
And they also will have a Bluetooth, what do you call? I wrote it down. Where
Like a
is
Bluetooth
it?
speaker?
That's it.
Okay.
Bluetooth. They had a TV last year, and this year they're doing a Bluetooth speaker. And I'm just always impressed with what they come up with.
Right.
And then every stop will have gift baskets and wreaths and just so many fun door prizes. So when the tour guests come, they need to be sure that they sign up and put their name in the basket for that. 'Cause
Right.
Don't want to miss out.
Don't want to miss out.
No.
I'm not going to miss out on that. So before we close this up, I want to say thank you so much for being on the podcast today. I've been excited about this. We've talked about it for maybe about 4 months now.
Right.
And we were waiting a little bit closer to Christmas to record it. But we are very excited. We thank you for your contribution to the community and everything that you do. Thank you to the Semmes Women's Club. Thank y'all so much. Semmes would not look the way that it does and would not be who it is today without the Semmes Women's Club. And we want to say thank you so much. And with that, thank you so much for watching the podcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And come and check out the Semmes Christmas Tour and Shop Pop. Thank you.
Can I say one more thing?
Absolutely.
Okay. I wanted to, and I didn't get this in. The shop hops are all community partners. We have the best folks right here in Semmes that want to take care of Semmes. You know, they will give back to
That's right.
Semmes. You're one of them, too. And we have a record here of these 20 plus others who give back with their strengths, whatever the type of business it is. And that's our go-to person for that particular need. The Semmes people support Semmes. Our Semmes Women's Club supports Semmes. Thank you for mentioning that.
Yes, ma'am.
And we're grateful that this has become a tradition. We're very grateful for Christmas time in our hometown of Semmes, Alabama.
Awesome. Thank you so much.